Good morning, Abuja. Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning to you and you out there. Would you listen to us on Top Christ Radio and TV? My name na Princess, and right about now, 1 minute, don't come out inside the hour of 9 o'clock. Welcome to Morning Waka with Princess on top your radio and television station. You don't hear them? This na Christ said, where your matter now we own. As they always come to you every Monday to Friday like this, you know, say in the 9 o'clock hour, we dey ginger up with our show, what we call Inside Naija. And Inside Naija, now that program where we say it come to you every day and we divide them into two. The first part will take you enter for all the newspapers that we'll gather to tell you the front page of the papers then. After that, we'll come back and our sabi person inside the house will take break down all the big stories them we day for the news. First of all, make we say sorry to the India people on top the plane way crash and then the loss of lives and everything. May the souls of the ones that will die rest in peace, and may the one we survive wish him quick recovery and everything. That's not part of the things that we'll go also the chook out later. But right now, sharp, make we enter for inside the front pages of the newspapers them. They with us make you know what's in day. The Guardian, now be the first newspaper this morning, and the biggest story for there, our Presido, Naija people, they talk different on top the progress, impact 32 years after. Waiting exactly at the yarn about here, the Guardian newspaper hold the full gist. NNPC don't return 4.7 trillion put for inside pause as the money what they make for oil, they short reach $5.7 billion. On June 12th, Soludo, Fashola, Jega don't begin the ginger. Say, please, make them do changes for our election waka and then make we born this country again, make the oneness tight strong. The Guardian get that one. Like the Indian Tory, one passenger don't survive as plane way fall boy don't kill more than 260 people inside India. Democracy Day, Tinubu don't honor Alex, Ibru, Kudirat, Nwosu, Akinyemi, others with national honors. And on International Day, emergency services, they risk over 80% shortage of blood inside hospitals. Them, Abiola family, don't they say they should do a law, make them make a law, so they go institutionalize June 12. Earlier, they accused religious leaders, say that them they push, they ginger all the insecurity for inside Benue State. Heavy breeze, what they call windstorm, don't kill 6 people, wounded 30 people for inside Taraba. And universities must score 70% for 4 important areas before they go give them full NUC confirm carry go. Now, Ogbonge government, now in the yarn this one for inside the Guardian newspaper. No dull yourself, get a copy of the paper, make you for full gist this gist. Daily Trust, now follow the Guardian, and the biggest one for there, PDP, ADC, SDP, don't they give Tinubu gbasgbos on top in opposition comment. Waiting Tinubu talk, why did the gbasgbos have? Daily Trust get the full gist. Tinubu don't honor Yar'Adua, Balarabe, Musa, Kudirat, Abiola, Soyinka, and plenty others them. That one today for the front page of the Daily Trust. Inside the plane crash for India, the Indian plane will crash, the person will survive. Don't begin now, they narrate 1 or 2 things that will happen before that crash will kill over 240 people. Enter for inside front of the Daily Trust, there. June 12, governors now don't they talk, say they want commitments, make everybody dedicate themselves to democracy ideas them. And then still, no democracy as long as rivers they under emergency rule. Now Dixon, they yarn that one. Which Dixon talk enter for the Daily Trust newspaper, there. We no go agree against hardship, just flop. It not stand, it not work for inside plenty states them. 8 family members don't die inside motor accident for Zaria. All this one, they for inside the Daily Trust newspaper for today. And still, the nation, I follow that one. And the biggest gist for there, honors for heroes. Now they hear say, after death, they give award to Kudirat, Yar'Adua, Sarowiwa, and plenty others them. Then Soyinka, Ubasani, Akinyemi, Dare, others also get national honors for all their action to support democracy. Tinubu don't also confirm, say they committed to 2-party system inside this country. Nigeria don't meet 97% of the OPEC, that now the Committee of Petroleum Countries, them say 97% of what they suppose they bring come out, Nigeria don't meet 97% of it. One man survived, 260 others killed inside Indian aeroplane where they go London, where fall scatter boy. And the big picture for there are still part of the commission work where Oga Presido Tinubu they do inside Abuja. The Vanguard newspaper, biggest story for there. And not they see one party system as good for this country. Now Presido Tinubu, now in the yarn that one. And still on the matter, he say he dey in order. Say it is a good thing to see the scatter where they go on for opposition party. Now so he can begin the talk. See waiting we don't achieve inside 2 years. Tinubu don't change Nigeria, we been take don despoil. Now Pabio na in that one. And still Tinubu celebrates people that will make this Vanguard newspaper Sam Amuka at 90 years old. Can't even give him and over 60 others national honors. Abiola Pikin don't come out say IBB don't actually apologize to us for cancelling June 12. Enter for the Vanguard. All this gist and more they inside there. The Punch newspaper. Some people they Twale. Some people they give them hot knock. Some they para as Tinubu honor June 12 heroes. Shoyinka 58 others now he give honor. Sarowiwa Ogoni 8. They don't give them presidential pardon, so they don't cancel whatever crime been there on top their head. Now, people now where they para for the matter, they finish Presido for the one way do commissioning for people like Odumaki, Umar, and others them. And still on democracy, they all the gbasgbos where they happen. Oga Tinubu opposition, they are giving each other blow. Who they give word, they give word. Who they answer, they answer. All this one, they for inside the Punch paper. People where they do we no go agree, and also people that where they support APC now so that they do different rally for Lagos and even for Abuja. The Punch newspaper carry that full gist. Daily Sun come to say Tinubu, Atiku, Obi, PDP they get a clashing, that they give each other heavy on Democracy Day. Presido just they mock opposition for say they not fit solve the wahala where they inside them party. Presido don honor Shoyinka, Nwosu, Yaradua, others as heroes of democracy. And then Labour don't set for new fight over minimum wage consequential adjustment. They don't even they do meeting with Ogbonge government on it. June 12th, thugs, that na bad boys, them go attack people what they do, we no go agree for inside Ondo State. All the full gist they for inside the Daily Sun newspaper. This day come followed by to say Tinubu they tell PDP, oh, it dey sweet me, oh, I say it dey sweet me, it dey pay you. Say it dey sweet me to see say una dey in scatter, but one party state not be our plan. Then you can't give national honors to plenty people. Them just go for inside this day. You go see the full gist. Atiku say today Nigeria they shake. Say they for the edge of dangerous precipice. If care is not taken, we go soon fall. Enter inside where we no go know. Say we are moving to a one-party system. Enter for inside this day. The gist they there. Nigerian Tribune, Kudirat Abiola, Ige, Sarowiwa, Rewani, Nwosu, Shoyinka, and others don't collect national honors. Ogoni 9 don't get presidential pardon and national honors. And Tinubu Konsokam, no plan to turn Nigeria into one-party state. For the one we not sweet belle, aeroplane where they travel to London from India with about 230 passengers. Now so he fall, why? One person now he survive. And the Daily Independent will follow Nigerian Tribune. Daily Independent say, no blame those people where they leave their party, they enter another party. Now Presido Tinubu they talk though he say we not get plan for one party state. And they mock the opposition, just they rubbish them. They tell them, say, put your house in order. Come put a national honor for Kudirat, Abiola, Humphrey Nwosu, and others them. You don't give a presidential pardon, even after death, to Ken Sarowiwa and all those other people will fight for the Ogoni fight. We are not obligated to solve PDP, LP, and others' internal crisis. APC, now in the talk. PDP, they tell Nigerians, no agree for any action where APC they do where they against democracy. Olufalaye, they insist, say na he win 1999 presidential election. Can't even they say, make we do parliamentary style of government. Lassa fever, the people who don't die from am, don't increase to 142 all over 18 states. Dixon say, Tinubu missed the golden opportunity to return democracy back to Rivers State. Democracy is just going worser and worser for Nigeria. Peter Obi, Atiku, now they draw this warning. All this one day, as the person will survive Air India aeroplane crash, say he jump out of emergency exit. Now waiting the police, they talk be that. As I done the close mouth for the front pages of the newspaper this morning, make we enter for some sports gist. As Punch Sports Extra stand there with the biggest story, Dorcas Adeshokan, the exclusive we should do. He said, I know there for court for 2 years. It's not easy. I missed badminton during that period, but I have to stick to the plan and return back. Who will they talk about? Check them inside the Punch Sports Extra. Milan don't they consider moving Osimhen to come join them. Inter don't they open contract talks with Akin Somiro. Yusuf don't evade the Golden Boot Award. Falcons maintain the #1 position in Africa for FIFA rankings. Arsenal don't they meet Gyökeres agent. Liverpool they eye Bakola inside a £300 million spending spree. Mourinho, they don't they give small chinko say like say go return back again for the third time to coach Chelsea. Eriksen stand gym for the back of Frank for Spurs success. Ezekiel Ajayi don't rewrite NCAA history inside a wonderful start. And Okowa don't win election again as AFN Presido. All those ones with plenty more now you go see for inside the Punch Sports Extra this morning. And this now where I go back break on top waiting with the talk for the front pages of the newspapers them. Don't forget, enter inside the papers. Not just listen to what I talk. Make it a point, make it a date to check out these papers by yourself. Go for where they do newspapers. Go for where somebody they make you for take. Check light them. Do something about them. Get a part of these papers and read for yourself. Make you know what's in the papers. My name, na Princess. No go anywhere. Christ said radio and TV now you studio on top. So don't forget, check us out for all of our social media handles at Christ said radio TV. Make we just go now. Just see what's in the station they talk. When we come back, our Sabi man go there inside the studio to come break down most of the big gist where they inside the papers this morning. Day with us. To Christ said radio and television, where your matter now we own. If you want to enjoy what you would enjoy together, so don't forget to always go for www.christsaidradioandtv.com. Make we for today relate live, and you fit check our social media handles them, especially our YouTube channel at Christ Said Radio TV. All our posts them they there make you for today go enjoy them. Anyway, if you check your time, 14 minutes don't come out inside the hour of 9 o'clock. This na the radio and TV station where your matter now we own. Coming back to the matter, 13th of June 2025. Now be today date, making it say yesterday will be June 12. We celebrate public holiday, celebrate 26 years of government uninterrupted civilian rule as well as Democracy Day. To talk many things that will happen yesterday, most especially, our Presido going to the joint session of National Assembly, where it go give the national address, and then all the national honors that we give to people where they collect here, all that one or more. Now we will discuss with you inside the studio. And I get my wonderful Oga with me, as always, this morning. Kolawole Omoni. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Princess.
How you day?
I did campaign.
First of all, before we go move to the matter with the ground, how was your Democracy Day?
We just normal way of celebration anyway. We've been the monitor waiting Oga Presido go talk.
Bam.
And since yesterday, we don't digest them. So, big past that one.
Okay, beautiful. So, plenty things now there for the newspapers. Before we come to the honors, this issue of this, we are not going for a one-party state, but the idea very it suits me. Say, I don't know the words exactly where you use, but going by the papers, you express pleasure, you express satisfaction, say you dey get wahala for inside your party. As an analyst, waiting you get to talk about that particular discussion.
Yeah, if you check papers in the last 2 weeks, it don't become most of the papers, they carry them as banner headlines, where they always spread all over the entire columns of the newspaper. So, you go know say a big thing, say, oh, they be not they accuse the current government, say they want to turn Nigeria to one-party system. You understand? But to the Oga Presido point, he resemble the proverb where African, they always talk, say, you fit force a horse to a riverside, or you no go fit force am, say, make it drink water. Meaning, say, most of the people where they do jumpology, then be adults, right?
True.
And the moment you are 18 years old in Nigeria, you have a right to decide for yourself. You understand? So based on that, in as much say, INEC never deregister political parties from 18 to 1. Yes. Officially, we get 18 political parties in Nigeria. How then they take manage them? How many mushrooms they among them? You understand? How many of them they strong? Now where issues they be that? And based on waiting being talk, it is sweet them because he's a politician. It is sweet them in the sense that he feel like, okay, no matter the situation, I no stop now to being a political party. And he still referenced when PDP was fully in charge then. Okay. He said then it was more of like a one-party, one-man show too. Like the way the situation they go as we speak right now. Say now only him they struggle in the Southwest as AD governor then. And we been see the situation between him and that of PDP President Obasanjo then. He said he was able to struggle and manage the situation that time. Say not him, we face that kind of a challenge that time. He go come talk, say, made the entire nation turn to a party state right now. Say, but whatever the problem with them they face for their own political party, to him is benefiting it. You know me saying house two day tights like that. But trust politicians, the moment fight there for the other side, then they rejoice because then we take advantage of that particular fight. Two governors, more governors, still warming up and stuff like that, to him is good. And even reference again, say, okay, PDP being the boss that time, say, then go rule for 60 years. Yes. You understand? Say, but that time he was struggling, eventually he got it right. And now, they are now the ones singing the music where him been they sing that time. So to him, it's more of politics anyway, now pure politics. How that one can't take be, how one take celebrate democracy. Now where people been the chook mouth saying that one no be their own concern. Number one of the principles of democratic system of government is to get more people involved. Is to create platform for people to strive regardless of your position, regardless of your location or the party you belong to. So when it's now going towards like, so people don't get options. When you have a state of, oh, I no get option. If I no do this one, nothing else for me to do. Now that one, then there's always talk, say no be democratic move. You understand? So no matter whatever it will take main opposition parties to put their house in order to, it's not bad. Because when we get more options, it means say people don't go do us anyhow. You remember there was a time in this nation when you dial a phone number like this, whether na 1 second, na the thing ring, where you caught, they don't deduct 1 minute from you. Sir. Because there was no more options then. Yes. No competition. But when competition sets in, you can't see promo here and there, see advertisement. If you do this one, I give you this. I remember how then they sell, how much then they sell SIM card that time. But when competition sets in, you know how much they are selling SIM card. It's more of like they are giving you free of charge right now. So the beauty, when we get it more, that's the beauty of democracy. It means say people get choice to choose. Now, where the main challenge can be now, okay, who are the people we need to choose? How are they putting their house in order? If we're talking about the general democratic system of government in the entire nation, what about the internal democracy we've always been talking about in each political party? And when you don't get it wrong from foundation, it will hard you to get it right. In fact, let me say all political party members, all political parties in Nigeria, they have this kind of a culture of saying, we know the respect, number one, our rules and regulation, the law will establish our party, everything. They are them. If you are not hearing noise from any political party for now, because they are not relevant, because they are not popular, the moment they become popular, then you see drama. So it means say no be name be our problem, no be party be our problem. Now we be problem of ourselves.
Coming back now to this talk, now we be problem of ourselves. People now don't come out. Some, this talk we talk now. Some don't talk say, na the how they talk na the is it the voice of no the hand of Esau and the voice of Jacob. Some don't talk say for him to make this statement where he make how he take make say show say in hand day for the issue where they go on for inside the opposition. Those specific, they specific say he get hand for all the kitty where they go on for inside PDP. That now one. And then two, some others man don't still they not can say that thing where he talk am, no be there is supposed to talk am. What do you get to talk about those two Yarnings?
They can't accuse him say he get hand. If they can only say it openly, it's still part of the beauty of democracy we've been talk about. You have right to your own opinion. You have freedom of speech and every other stuff like that. But the point is, even his own party where they celebrate now because they are in charge, are they really practicing the real democracy in the party? The answer is no. No party is not immune to this kind of problem in Nigeria. It's easy for him to get more people to his fold because they are in charge, and people have a better, so I have a better chance to my own to achieve my political aspiration if I belong to this political party. PDP had enjoyed this kind of situation before now, until when that swing in 2015. You understand?
Yes.
So if they are accusing him, it no mean say even in own party everything they set there. For instance, we're talking about internal democracy. Their own party rules and regulation and law talk about when they're supposed to have their national congress. When last do they do that? They've been agitating internally, say make them conduct this thing under Ganduje administration. They've not been able to achieve it. You understand? But as a politician, he has this feeling, say, okay, whenever this thing is coming my way, it's another plus because it's a game of number. The more you have that number to your side, the more you celebrate. But no me say even all is well in APC as we speak right now.
Yes.
So whoever is accusing him, it's better for them to put their house in order. If you know green work, the coalition they are pushing for, can they also make it tight? And very soon you will soon be hearing more drama and story, even where most of them are navigating to. Because of this culture where I talk say now we they do ourselves. Now talking about this thing on Democracy Day,
Yes.
he feel like okay, it's part of beauty of democracy to defend, to make things work for all political parties, for them to strive together, not to say okay, you are killing one to favor your own political party. So based on that, maybe it may be one of the reasons why they try to defend them. But to many Nigerians, they feel like, okay, this is more of political party affairs. Can you tell us what we need to hear? Number one, about the dividends of democracy. Because the democratic system will bring you on board. Talk about welfareism. Talk about how you go make life better for Nigerians. Even you on your own, you made a number of promises. And in the course of making that promises, you say, okay, some of these policies, it go add small. But you say not temporary pain. So if you say something at temporary pain, and you don't already spend almost 50% of your tenure, how soon is temporary? When it is temporary. So how soon can Nigerians start enjoying what you promised them? Is it by when the time that is ticking right now, when it's approaching almost 90 to 95%, you now say, okay, oh, we cannot be able to achieve everything, but when you people vote me here, the next 4 years will be okay. So that is what we should be looking at. More of, okay, political one-party system or no-party system, we still officially have 18 political parties in Nigeria. Okay. And some are also applying. They are pushing to also get themselves on board, meaning we may have more before 2027 election. So officially, we still have more people. But how are they doing it? I think politicians should be able to manage themselves because there's none of them that we say, okay, now maybe the saint, now you, they cause katakata. It's just a matter of time or where you belong. Most of these people that are agitating today, remember Tinubu was among the agitators then.
Sure.
He's celebrating right now. Most of the people that they are agitating today, if they are in charge tomorrow, you know me say they don't go do once past this one. That is why I say that inbuilt problem now with the battle.
Inbuilt problem now with the battle. So how will we solve the inbuilt problem?
How will we solve them now to, okay, beyond us going to poll, come and vote for me.
Yes.
I have this thing for you. On that, because if you check the principle of a democracy as we speak right now, all the tenants, everything is more of, we concentrate more on that one day activity. Vote. Oh, we don't elect our leaders. Then, the next 4 years, we'll now be using it to battle. And the required expectation should be, okay, part of it is to make sure, say, no be gone, then take power, which is military system of government. We talk, say we like you. We go to poll. You respect our vote can't. We elect you to come and govern us. So after that assignment for that one day, the reason why we always tell Nigerians to get it right from that one day, make them not set their future from that one day. After that one, most of the body now is now on the people we then elect. To now make sure, say, every other aspect of the democratic system of government work. Rule of law is part of it. Accountability is part of it. Getting people involved is part of it. Not respecting people's opinion. Before you make any move, don't impose any policy on them. Let them get involved. Carry every single person along. And when they are saying, oh, we don't like this, respect them. I see Presido in the talk yesterday say, if you like, call me names. I go still defend your right. But in reality, is that what you are seeing? Under this government, in 2 years, there was a guy, one Ojukwu, waiting with this guy, the journalist name.
FIG journalist.
You understand? Then they detained him for almost 9 days. There's one other Olatunji, he was detained too. He was even tortured because he wrote a report that was questioning the alleged corruption of chief of staff of the president. Sure. You understand? Under this same government, NSC be protest. They arrest plenty people. Over 1,000 were arrested nationwide. True. They were detained. Under this government, minors were arrested. That they were even charging them for treason. You understand? Under this same government, a musician released a music. It was banned. It was banned. You understand? Under this same government, and you say, no matter any name you call me, I will defend your right. Keep calling me names. But in reality, is that the situation?
But Oga Kola, another quick question. Now him they do this, your honor. People they do him in his name. Is he even aware?
The point is there anything that happened in the country that Oga Presido will not be aware of? Yes, one of the reasons. I've been talking about the minors when they arrest. Yes. When the backlash full everywhere, didn't him give order?
Yes, but me, I'm talking, they come towards like the side of the musician, the side of the journalist. I wish I is aware. I wish I no be the agencies them they look say make we dey now our work
if
this
na,
make we dey protect our
eye service move na dem be make when everybody, most people wey understand how democratic system in dey work don condemn that move. Did you hear anything from the presidency? Did you hear? But if Obi talks now before the talk land, they don't respond. If Atiku talk immediately, you don't see response. But they are talking about this thing that no, this is against the democratic move. You do not say anything. Another point is that people have been expecting that the person wey dey in charge of Rivers State is not a democratic candidate. He was not elected there. This is against the democratic rule. They were expecting that, oh, maybe Oga Presido go touch something about it, waiting be the situation, waiting be the update about Rivers State. At a point, Fubara say he no care about power. At a point, it be like saying go to beg. We can't really get any update from that. It's still against the democratic move. Now, the reason why I've been the talk, say, Nigerians pre and during election, Nigerians get most of the assignment. After that day, government get bulk of the responsibility to make sure say they deliver the remaining part of the democratic system of government.
Now, in a
the remaining part of the Nigerians will say, okay, after you don't already go to poll, you do all these things. If you see anything where they go wrong, where you don't like, chook mouth, talk about that.
But if you chook mouth, do they listen? Anything they happen about them? Because now there will they go to.
That is where I'm now saying. That is where I'm now saying, are we really practicing the real democracy?
Question.
Because you have to, if you know that, okay, these people has given you the opportunity to be in charge. They elected you on board, and you know that you wey dem elect, you know the principles. You know that that same platform gives them the opportunity to express their opinion. Let it count. Listen to them. Don't link whatever they are saying to political party. Don't say they have been bought. Must everybody be bought? Do you understand? So this is what we're talking about. It's not by just coming to come and put whatever on paper and come and read it. Like I always say, right from Buhari government, I dey always talk this thing, say, I know too they respect script where they don't write, where somebody they read for me. I respect when I'm engaging you one-on-one. You are talking with emotion, you are talking with everything where they, before you know it, something, real one will come out of you. Don't be the one somebody don't type, they edit, they recheck. Almost 10 people don't already edit and they don't package them. You are now coming to come and read it for us. And eventually what happens? We still come tomorrow or next year to come and read another script. Act.
Kolawole Omoni, I still they follow me on top the big story inside Naija today. And our big story now still the presidential address yesterday. We'll soon go to the matter of national honors. But one thing I don't pick here now be say whatever they talk, as long as our country people they talk not look the messenger, hear the message and do something about it. 32 minutes run past the hour of 9 o'clock. Second part of this year, national honors, where Oga Presido Tinubu just begin to share, they give inside yesterday during the talk when you do for the joint session of the National Assembly. Some people don't do Twale for him. Oh, you try. Oh, you get something you call, you try, you did well. Especially the one of the Sarowiwa and the Ogoni 8 activists, and then even Ohaneze Ndibo, they appear about on Nwosu, you know, everybody shout. But some people now still say, the ones them where they give, they say some of them don't get before, you still give them. Then it still gets some other ones them will fight for this struggle, where you not even mention them, not to talk of to even give them any award. But from the list, at least, you know, over 50 people. What do you think?
Yeah, you know, part the move where presidency and Oga Presido be make to give some of these people national honor.
Right.
And we've been they talk and say, you can hardly satisfy everybody. You understand? There's no any move where you been they make. People go criticize them, and some people go appreciate them, depending on how the thing they pay you or how it they suit you. You understand? Like 90% of Nigerians will agree with us that most of the people where they be mentioned, then deserve them because they be part of the struggle. And another condition we say, if you want to really give everybody way buy or sell out of the gbege of June 12, national honors, it may even reach a situation whereby the thing go turn to 3, 4, 5 naira. Where the value no go to day because plenty people pay for it. You understand? And you can't achieve it in a day. Previous government be done, they do them gradually. These people too come on board, then be do. Next year, another people go still get if they choose to continue in this manner. You understand? But to get all those people on board in a day, it's no easy. People where they even do the coordination of this thing, they will need to go and ask plenty questions. Who deserve them, who no deserve them, and stuff like that. It gets some stories of some people where they don't even know anything about them. Where we say now the family where the thing affect directly or indirectly, now them know about it. For instance, when they do the NSAS protest in Nigeria now, if tomorrow now somebody, maybe among the youth who participate in NSAS become president tomorrow, and he remember say one honor them. Say, is it the family or some people where they say they don't even know whether now true NSAS now they die or they no die or they no see them till today. But now person will lose somebody at that particular time, now know what he really lose. So we can't really conclude to say, okay, this person is not on the list and this one, you can't get it right. No matter how you want to satisfy everybody. It gets some people will go still come out to say, no, I don't like this person, you're not supposed to be there, this one's supposed to be there. For instance, some people will even there, for instance, Lamido now we don't become politicians. But just because he's a politician, some people may say, no, he's not supposed to be there. If they know, they feel like, so we don't belong to this particular land. But was there any struggle then? Do they participate in the struggle? The answer is yes. You understand? A number of them, even Abiola's son been talk, say, in fact, if to say in fact that they are alive now, many of the people where they do that struggle together now, then they go even they disappointed about waiting most of them been do when they now came on board. Because in one way or the other, we don't see some of them participated in governance, but they do experience that change that we desire. The answer is no. You understand? So we can't satisfy almost everybody at a time. Whoever gets it now, congratulations to them. So whoever, where they feel like say he never get it now, make them today on the queue. one day, if you reach their side.
Okay, Shehu Sani will be one of the people too will also collect this award. He come out with some list of names of people in the north. A lot of names them they here in short. Like also from my calculation, you go reach about 10 names. But the Punch newspaper where I for take this story, contact say them shall do some investigation. They discover say some of these names where you measure they don't already get in other governments. It can make me now to wonder now say the person now don't get, maybe someone else decide to honor them. But this one they specifically honor for the struggle. It matter.
If they specifically honor them for the struggle,
yes.
you know,
like if before they just give them the award, maybe
it's not the same title they are giving them. You understand?
understand?
So if it is not the same title and they specifically recognize them based on this, for instance, we have been doing a lot of things to make to boost national development,
yes.
and they recognize you in that manner. It no mean say because they don't already give you something before. Now your work now make you deserve that particular honor. So it just depends on who the thing touch,
yes.
and like I've been talk, you can't satisfy everybody on top of this because nationwide people been really pushed for this struggle nationwide. So if you want to make every single person that participated in the struggle on the street in this list of honors, like I've been telling you, you almost turn to almost every family get honor in the name of June 12 and Abiola struggle.
Okay, so nothing doing wrong with the award so far, and like you talk, you say you never close the award.
Yes,
so
another president feels show face tomorrow and still continue identify some of those people and still give them honor. They have the prerogative to do so.
But from your own side, the honors that was given, everything, what do you think about them?
Like I've been telling you, say...
Yes, because some people now, they say, you know, suppose and say some, they say, like, he give one side, you know, some sharp para.
I've been telling you, say, no matter how number of that list is,
they will always
only one single person like this may be the reason why somebody is talking from one particular region or location.
Yes.
You know, say we get background of say, okay, we always attach so many factors to whatever agitation we they push before. Sometimes they will tell you, say, oh, where you come from, religion you are practicing, the kind of tribe you belong to, and stuff like that.
Yes.
It may be a contributing factor to it. But no matter, even if not just two people, in give honor, people go still talk either for or against.
All right, now the son of Abiola, you know that now Hamid Abiola don't come out now. Come they say, first of all, the first talk and say IBB don't apologize to them privately. You get all this why say they apologize. Anytime they do that, they are Kudirat symposium yearly. Say they always send a representative. Say don't come out now for public. Them shall don't find. But the son now come they talk something now. Say make Ogbonge government do a law. You get they should do a law that will permanently institutionalize June 12th as the Democracy Day in Nigeria. You get Hamid Abiola will be one of the sons of the late chief. Say that one will be the sure way to take permanently immortalize and make sure say future generations in Nigeria no just wake up and cancel the day or change the situation. In short, in word self, he still say recent developments in the country don't make them important for Ogbonge government and National Assembly to find a way for younger generations to learn the values and sacrifices of June 12, 1993 election where then cancel. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's not a bad move if they be listening to them, and you get reasons for that. And one of the reasons be say, as it is right now, if there no institutionalize and be the way they talk them, tomorrow another government will come on board to say, okay, we won't change the narrative, it no be like that.
But do you think any government will want to do that with the way the country take?
It may happen, and one of the reasons why it may happen be say, do you know how many years of agitations that it took before Buhari government eventually said, okay, let us make it a democracy day? Almost every year when they mark this day, then they always talk about that. We want it done. We want it done. Before Buhari listened to them and they made it happen. So all the people where they in charge then, where they no do them, what was their reservation, the reason why they no do them? You understand?
Yes.
Because to many people now, they feel like, oh, what is about this thing? Say, it don't come, it don't go. Waiting be there anything about them. You understand?
Yes.
Don't be only fight for struggle of Nigeria. Many other people been do them and stuff like that. Yeah. So why they will not get Tafawa Balewa Day? Why we not get Awolowo Day? Why we not get a number of them like that?
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So anything can still happen. even if they turn am to law, it still no stop the review of law, but that more you know say the process dey more tedious. It means say before you can change the narrative, you have to engage the National Assembly. Yes. It's either you are pushing it as executive bill or somebody is initiating it from the house. Say, okay, we don't want this day as Democracy Day again. Another thing fit happen tomorrow wey go even dey bigger than June 12, wey dem go feel like say, okay, this one is bigger than June. Abeg make we forget this one, make we carry this one as Democracy Day. So in its own agitation now, if you institutionalize it that, okay, we want this thing to be done officially, lawfully, and they pass it into law, it means say before you can say you want change am, it's not a day you go just come and read a statement, or maybe you are doing celebration of June 12 or whatever celebration, and you say you are changing it, because that was what Buhari did. You understand? Even though it's more of like, but it's a policy now. If they make it law, it means say it dey more genuine than what it is right now.
And very welcome. You actually agree with that talk, say make they actually make am a law.
I agree with him. If they really mean it, genuinely say they want this thing to stay forever, let it be a law. So that it won't be like, okay, tomorrow somebody will say, let us carry it to October 1st before we celebrate democracy. God, they will still tell you, say, oh, that one a historical day, the day where Nigeria got independence, why somebody come carry and come June, and stop politics. Anything can happen. For instance, see the drama in Kano State about emirship and tussle here and there. Today, we have a law that is deciding the fate of Emirate Council. Tomorrow, another governor come on board, use 4 paragraphs law to review what was there before, and they remove the emir. So anything, they have that power to do and undo. But if it is a law, it takes process before you can achieve that.
But if like this talk now we talk, if we want still like it down to the emir issue, should be a law then do where they take comot am. Then immediately they do another law, they bring and come. It didn't take any long process.
In their own case now, you know, when we say law and when we're talking about state at the state level, you know how the situation, they always do more of rubber stamp situation. They don't already conclude on what they want to do. They don't tell all the lawmakers before they come on board to say, okay, we are quickly pass this into law in 1 or 2 days. But you know, say it's not that easy to achieve like that, especially when it has to do with this kind of situation at the National Assembly. And I will explain, because it gets some people where we say they come from that particular location, and their constituent, they look wetin dem go do about them, how they want to chook mouth about them before the National Assembly. So if you are now saying you want to have a review of that kind of particular move to make it, to change it, so if, like for instance now, all lawmakers coming from the southwest, if they now say, yes, we want it to happen, they, oh, so you don't support these people and stuff like that. Some people maybe from the north too, that felt, oh, even Abiola even defeated a candidate from Kano State then. Said, no, this thing is not justifiable. So it may be a subject of debate than what we used to see in more of the mushroom process at the state level.
All right, now before we go move to 1 or 2, we'll go end up the show. Kolawole, one more thing. Oga Gani Adams don't come out now, come talk, say whether anybody like it or not, this country must go through restructuring. That's not the first one. And then Joe Odumakin come talk, say they need to recognize the late MKO Abiola as a past president of Nigeria, put in picture for all those important government offices and structures. Waiting, you think? Because me too don't ask this question. Say since then give them, then say the election and win them, they don't give them the highest honor for the country. Is it not supposed to be mentioned inside the book of the history of Nigerian presidents?
The truth of the matter is that for you to achieve a certain struggle, we need more of sacrifices to get it done.
Explain.
And I think the accolades where Abiola family and the late Abiola himself don't they get on top of this matter is good enough. Whether we like it or not, every single year we'll be discussing this matter like this.
Yes.
Like I've been telling you in our last show, say, whether Abacha family likes it or not, we go they talk am.
Yes.
Whether Babangida family likes it or not, every year like this, we go they talk am. So posterity must definitely remember some of these situations where they for granted. But the agitation of say, okay, may them make sure say, then talk say him be president. That one may not work in the eyes of the law. You must not say, oh, you keep agitating for almost everything. You did not rule. He only declared himself, and now one of the reasons why the military government been arrested him that time, they detain him. You understand? Nwosu did not declare him. Now, one of the reasons why some people, when they get a reservation about even giving Nwosu National Award. You understand? Because at a point they say make them talk INEC office, make them immortalize am with the INEC office. Now Oshemole talk say so it means say any INEC chairman will come on board. The message you are passing across be say somebody feel win o, and you feel no even declare a winner. You too go get national award, you will be immortalized. That's what it means and what have you. Now here is the point and where I'm heading to is that he has got almost everything now, even though he did not rule Nigeria as a president. He won, and it was because of that painful action that happened then that still make all of us to remember Obasanjo don't rule the country. How many people talking about it? Especially when you remember one case or the other. Jonathan don't rule. So many other people don't rule. You understand? But this one every year is loud everywhere like this. I think it's good. The reason why I say it no dey possible in the eyes of the law is that if you are not sworn in as a president lawfully in the country, you are not a president. You are not. So you can't be added as a president because there was no any ceremonial move that made them to say, okay, we don't swear you. Hey, I am K.O. Abiola, I'm not a president, you do this, you do that. It wasn't there. So the idea of saying they had them there, except if they want to change our constitution. We then talk say, okay, if you feel cheated, now you win election, they talk say they no declare you winner. If you can't discover them, maybe 10 years or 20 or 30 years after, you must be added to the list of a president. So which of the calendar we now remove in that year? Was it when Babangida was still in charge, or when he added it over to Shonakel before Abacha came on board? Where in this calendar we now put him to say he ruled Nigeria? So that one, it be like say then they ask too much, make them forget about her.
And then on the talk of restructuring?
Restructuring, people will always agitate for restructuring. They always talk about it, but they always talk about say, okay, it means so many things to so many Nigerians. If you go out from the southeast, what restructuring means to them is not what it means to the northerners. You understand?
Yeah.
The northerners, they see restructuring move as a threat.
But from what they talk here, he say they should turn restructuring into a true federation where the different nationality and people go get true sense of nationhood. Say possible, Mama, then do a new constitution before the 2027 general elections.
It go hard to do new constitution before 2027 election because you know the interest full everywhere, and the process of even having a new constitution, it means you get referendum. You need to get people's opinion nationwide to say, okay, truly we want a new constitution.
Yeah.
To conduct it is more like you want to conduct election itself. You understand? So to achieve that, it now depends on the interest of who is in charge. Now, the executive arm of government now go make the move. So is the presidency in charge of that one? Because to them, it's more of diversionary. Their eyes now all eyes on it's on 2027 election, what they want to use to achieve. You understand? If you're talking about restructuring, it's okay, fiscal restructuring. How will they do things right now? It's part of the move where they make on these tax reforms. Or now they will generate money, where it goes to, and what have you. Yeah. But when you are talking about total restructuring, now the reason why I say it means so many things to many people. Okay. Some people even talk, say maybe we go back to the region government. To narrow government to some people say, okay, now parliamentary move, now will be want. May legislature, they be the one to dictate how president go run it is, and they do check and balance for him. But the country where we have right now, even if we turn to parliamentary system of government, with the way the legislature are romancing the executive arm of government, they will just turn the entire country to only political party affairs. Okay. It means saying that the majority party go, they be the rule. So the problem is we've not been able to manage the problem where we get by ourselves. Individual problem, how our culture be, how we relate individually, how the interest and the selfish interest when many politicians have been they push. And I'm saying politicians because people feel like they're in charge now, and they're supposed to change the narrative. You know me, say, princess, if they put you there tomorrow, you too no go follow the bandwagon.
Tell us.
Many of the agitators as we speak right now, just give them one day to come and rule this country. It will shock you. Many of the people when they contribute in the media, oh, this is what should be done. This is how this. I only wish that you see many of these people in charge, then go shock you. Because more of this thing, na attitudinal change where we no get. Not until when we say we're ready, we want to change our mindset before we can say, okay, we are truly ready for that true federalism way they talk about. Because the only true they put for back. If not, we are practicing it now. How genuine the situation is. That is where we should be asking ourselves questions. Because there's none of us when they contribute to the bad system we face right now. It's either we're enjoying it or when we're agitating for it, the moment the thing turn around to be in our favor, we keep our mouth shut.
Bam. All right, now quickly, Olufalaye will be before secretary to the government of the country and presidential candidate in 1999. Don't come out now for a Rice TV morning show. Yesterday, when they discussed things about the democracy struggle and everything, he say, now him be the true winner of the 1999 presidential election. Same manipulation. Now they take collect time from a hand given to Olusegun Obasanjo. In just 2 minutes, talk to me.
To me, this one is more of an inconsequential revelation. Because number one, you know hold water. Number two, the time don't already pass. It be no agitate like this that time. In be the talk now say they just want make democratic system work that time. And the reason why they don't make the move. But if you feel like you feel cheated,
yes,
like the common say now, we know today popular that time, where politicians they always talk, go to the court. Let us meet in court.
Yes.
He no contend them, he no challenge them for court of law. He no face any litigation process.
Yeah.
And from a revelation, he say in lawyer talk say na him win election.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
We can't. Nigerians cannot.
About over a million votes.
Now waiting lawyer being talk.
Yes.
And if you want to check it and compare it to the normal way of doing things and the practice in the country, I'm not saying the lawyer no make sense. I'm not saying you know they talk the truth, but is it factual? Is the statement factual?
Question.
You can kill somebody now, your lawyer go they defend you, say you no kill him. And you may win the election in court. If your lawyer they okay, if he stand well, to know how to defend you. If the video is even showing the evidence, say true you kill the person, he may say na self-defense, now you do, and he may eventually win. They may reduce the kind of punishment they will give you. So we can't solely rely on waiting in lawyer tell them, because lawyer to get interest. And for you not to go to court then, and you just allow it to go in that manner, I think it's not something they should be resolving now after almost 26 years.
Bam. Okay, and finally, the Indian aeroplane, the plane where they go UK, we crash with that one survivor. Where they talk say in no high intake survive in just 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's a miraculous move, and we thank God on his behalf anyway.
True, we do.
We pray to God to give the families of those people who lost their loved one fortitude to bear the loss. You know, they're easy. Now, the safest means of transportation globally, when you are traveling by plane on air, yes, is the safest.
Sorry, I know that one of they say is the safest.
That's all.
What do you mean by is the safest?
Safest in the sense that when you check the statistics of the records of people where they die, when you travel by sea or travel by road, you go know say, hey, you know near them. For instance, it happened yesterday now. Over 240 people being pie.
Yes.
You've been read in your headlines this morning. Say 8 people die for Zaria here.
Yes.
Just Zaria here,
Yes.
8 people die. If you now check each state, each town in a country, then in each country, Africa gets over 50 countries. You understand? Now, worldwide, how many people died yesterday by road accident? No,
okay, but
by
road for plane crash.
Wait now, by road accident, how many people died yesterday? You go no say they are in thousands. If you yes, they are in thousands.
And only this, do you know how many other aeroplanes crashed?
It used to be noisy whenever it happens because to manage airspace is highly saturated that you need regulatory body to manage it, and whenever it happens, regardless of the location, the story will be everywhere worldwide.
All right.
You understand? That is why they always say it's the safest. In the last how many months now, did you hear any plane crash? And if you hear, if Twale and somebody, we know me say the people will die, we don't value their lives. But when you compare it to other statistics, you go no say na be the safest. It's just that whenever it's do boa like this, hardly you get survivor. And the reason why I've been thank God on behalf of this guy, because it is loud. But if you want to compare with other means of transportation, nine days safe pass.
All right, sir. Anyway, you still listen to Christ Said Radio and TV inside Naija with Princess and my wonderful guest, that Nakola Wale Omoni. You don't talk plenty as we go in 30 seconds, round up everything, sir.
Yeah, we hope that by next year, that temporary pain where the current government been talk say now we go feel because we dey feel am.
Yeah.
Whatever, if you say something are temporary, in
Suppose
3 out
end
of
one
4
day.
years, that temporary is supposed to end. You understand? We're supposed to be feeling the dividends of democracy where we've been
suppose now
voted
start
for.
to dey feel
You understand?
relief,
So
at
we are
least.
hoping by next year's celebration, we will not be experiencing this temporary pain anymore. Because the pains has even lingered more than what Oyibo, the way they define them temporary inside the dictionary. They say temporary, not supposed to even last more than 1 year. You understand? So it don't enter 2 years now. We are hoping say we no go follow this pain enter 3 years.
Bam.
So by next year when we review it, we want to come here to come and say thank God. Now we are now enjoying the dividends of democracy.
So Kolawole Money ending this talk on top of a very, very, very good stand by the special grace of Baba God. Next year we go still there to discuss this matter, and like you talk, temporary go down really temporary. But for now, 57 minutes don't come out inside the hour of 9 o'clock. Don't forget to check us on all our social media handles. We still tell you say now Christ Said Radio and TV. Christ Said Radio TV on all our social media handles. Follow us, subscribe to us, like us for on top our YouTube channel. Plenty posts there they wait for you, and continue to enjoy us live for www.christsaidradioandtv.com. Until we come your way again, my name remain Princess. Today still be Friday, the number 13 day inside the month of June for the year 2025. Catch you in the next hour for the next program. But for now, Timmy Dakolo.